Students, in this video, we shall read how John Byro remarked after inspecting the mouth of the horse and how the conscience stricken young boy returned his horse. Let's read. The farmer looked into the mouth of the horse. Tooth for tooth, he said, I would swear it is my horse if I did not know your parents. The fame of your family for honesty is well known to me, yet the horse is the twin of my horse. A suspicious man would believe his eyes instead of his heart. Good day, my young friends. The farmer John Byro inspected the mouth of the horse and then he remarked that it was the same horse. It had the tooth for tooth. And he said that he would swear if he did not know about his parents, he would say that it was his horse. He added that a person with a doubtful mind might say that it was his horse, but as he knew his parents and their honesty, he said that it was not his horse. However, he added that if the horse was not his, it was the twin of his horse. John Byro wished then good day to his young friends. Good day, John Byro, my cousin Murad said. The narrator's cousin Murad also wished John Byro good day. Early the following morning, we took the horse to John Byro's vineyard and put it in the barn. The dogs followed us around without making a sound. Next morning, very early, they took the horse to John Byro's vineyard in order to tie there so that John Byro might find his horse. The dogs followed them, but they did not bark. When the narrator saw the dogs, he whispered, The dogs, I whispered to my cousin Murad. I thought they would bark. The narrator whispered to his cousin Murad. He said that he had thought that the dogs would bark. Murad said, They would at somebody else. He said, I have a way with dogs. Murad said that the dogs would bark if there were somebody else, but he added that he had a way with the dogs. My cousin Murad put his arms around the horse, pressed his nose into the horse's nose, patted it, and then we went away. Now, the narrator's cousin Murad pressed his horse. He put his hand around the horse. He pressed his nose into the horse's nose. He patted the horse, and then both of them left the place. That afternoon, John Byro came to our house in his surrey and showed my mother the horse that had been stolen and returned. The same afternoon, John Byro visited the narrator's house in his surrey, in his horse cart, and showed the narrator's mother his horse that had been returned a month ago, and now it had been restored to him. I do not know what to think, he said. The horse is stronger than ever, better tempered too. I thank God. My uncle Khosrow, who was in the parlor, became irritated and shouted, Quiet, man, quiet. Your horse has been returned. Pay no attention to it. John Byro, as he had visited the narrator's house, he said that he did not know what to think as his horse had been returned. He said, he added that the horse was stronger than ever, it was better tempered, and for that he thanked God. The narrator's uncle Khosrow, who was there in the parlor, as he was an easily irritable person, got irritated and shouted. He shouted to make John Byro quiet. He ordered him to be quiet and said that since his horse had been returned, he should not pay any attention to it. Thank you, dear students. It has been completed. Now we shall read the next lesson in the next video.